Hey, what's up? Today, I'm going to show you how to make delicious, crispy chicken wings with no flour using a Caribbean Creole style sauce and marinade. But before we start, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel so you can get weekly updates when I post new recipes. All right, with that being said, let's get to cooking. Yeah, this recipe comes together in just a couple of easy steps, really like 2 steps. The first is you want to make the marinade. And I, like for my chicken wings to marinate, about 2 days because I want that flavor to really be infused inside the interior piece of the chicken. So you got some simple ingredients, for the marinade, but it's got some really unique flavors in it, including nutmeg, which gives it that like really distinctive Caribbean character, in the dish. So that's definitely a part of the marinade. I use fresh nutmeg to make this. Right, you see the texture is really like the consistency of kind of a smoothie, like you've seen like a green smoothie, but it's got a little bit of heat from the habanero, Scotch bonnet, whichever you're using, as well as like some of the spices in there, which again just make this more interesting and give it more flavor. So you want to make sure you get all the air out of the bag, as well as try to make sure that the chicken is fully coated with that delicious marinade, because that's going to be critical to having flavor just really imparted all throughout the chicken inside and out. So now you can start to make that sauce that I talked about. Again, the flavors are going to be similar to what's in the marinade, whereas things get different is the texture. So I start with the habanero, some garlic, green onions. Lime juice is the liquid that really kind of brings the ingredients together, and so it's that uniform defining element that you need for the sauce. And I use about 1 whole lime, depending on how many wings you have at plate. I'm only doing about a dozen here, so I don't need a heavy amount. I use like Italian parsley, like the flat leaf kind, not the more fringy type of parsley, and I go heavy with that, again, because that's going to provide the texture. The texture you want is kind of more of a chimichurri sauce, as opposed to more of a purely liquid, hot sauce that's typically associated with hot wings or chicken wings. And so again, I wanted more texture with this one in addition to the flavor. I'm going to fry these at about 375 degrees. I consider these are kind of a hard fry, for me. The color that you're going to see in the wings come from the use of the different spices that we use in the marinade. And so again, you get the look, you get the aroma, you get the flavor. It all really comes together. And so that's it, right? So you got marinade, fry, and then top with the delicious sauce that's really good. And you can make enough of the sauce to use in other recipes, but clearly it makes these wings pop. So that's the recipe, pretty simple, not a lot of ingredients, but like really big on flavor. I like the complexity of the flavor, and you get it both on the inside and outside. No flour used at any point in the recipe, but you still get that crispiness from the longer cooking time in the fryer. That's it. If you dig the recipe, like always, please leave me a like, comment, but most importantly, for newbies, hit that subscribe button and you'll continue to get dope recipes right in your inbox.